What's up? We
going
here with
on?
another episode of On the Mental, episode 5 loading. Today we gonna have a topic about and bettering our mental going into 2022, the new year. So we gonna come up with some ideals or things or opinions that we feel like was that we implemented into our life in 2021 or in the past that might help others or help ourselves moving into the future on just giving some better insight on mental health. For those that's new to the show, this is a platform where we just engage on different things, current events, topics that relate to the mental, and we just kind of talk on our experiences and how we deal with day to day, getting things off our chest and relieving it so we can be in a good mental place. So I'm Jamell, Hightower's Catering. Um, my boy Juan, introduce
What's
yourself.
going on? Milli On Juan here.
What's up? Tell me your
Mobile
title.
detailing. What's up, man? Why you so hype, man?
Tell the people who you is, man.
Yeah, I ain't know what you was. I thought you was about to finish your intro or something. I know you was going straight, but what's going on? This Milli On Juan here. You know, mobile detailing, Tri-County landscaping. Jack of all trades, master of none. You call me, I make it happen. But yeah, that's me. Who next? Woody.
Wood BarberLife, Evolution owner, barber, the barber.
Yeah,
Right.
Barber.
yeah, that
You
was
say
a
the
little.
barber.
Yeah, that was a little. You came off a little, man. How was your Thanksgiving, dog? Like, what's up, man?
Why you been on my head, man? But we gonna get back to that. We got two
Yeah,
more
we
people
got
we
two
want to
more
introduce.
people.
So we got two
Yeah.
guests today. It's my honor. Actually, these two guests is my blood family, cousins. You know what I'm saying? I only got about 3 or 4 guy cousins. It's just me and a bunch of females. So this is part of my mental crew right here. So I'm gonna let them introduce themselves.
Go ahead, cuz.
For me, it's an honor and privilege to be here too, because I know what this represents for myself, though. Because everybody that know me really know my journey. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's tuning in on my page, though, on my live. But really, so no introduction is really necessary. But some know me as Peace to Barber, Peace to Cut God. You know what I'm saying? Follow me at _ Cut God. You know what I'm saying? Peace to Artist. So many different titles though that I can go under. I do so many different things though, but yeah, it's an honor and privilege to be here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, be able to hear and chop it up and share my story and my experiences with everybody, and hopefully somebody be able to gather something from what I've been through and be able to take from that and be able to gain some perseverance and find a way through the things that they going through in life. You know what I mean? So yeah, so it's a pleasure to be here tonight with y'all guys, man.
Hit him up, man. He out here chopping.
So I'm Stony International. For most people that know me, as Stony. I do a lot. I'm an ace of all trades too. I'm basically in the marijuana field though, so I know it from top to bottom. But I know I do a lot. I'm an OG. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep it like I'm an OG, but we'll get more into it a little bit later. But I'm back in the city and I'm ready to tear this motherfucker down.
Yes,
you
sir.
understand? I came to put my team, my family back together and show y'all how to really do it.
Yes,
like
sir.
my men's mental has been on some shit for a minute. So I got a lot that I can give y'all. So I'm here to do that. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Welcome back.
home.
Welcome back. He
man.
say he like Mace.
Got that effect.
He like Mace. You know the world is waiting.
Welcome back.
Right. You know the deep been waiting.
I feel like that's what the Me Too shit. I just came back. Welcome back to Me Too shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Welcome.
The
back.
duo.
Right.
back to
The
this
secret.
world.
Right.
Need that. We
For
need
sure.
that, man. Need that in
For sure, man. But what's been going on, Juan, since you what's up, man? What's been happening out here since you on my head? What's happening? You gotta say you want to get off your chest, man, real quick.
Why you keep saying that?
I'm just saying. Before we got to the introduction, you came like, let's
Nah,
go
you
ahead.
came off aggressive.
All right, my
I
bad.
done missed something, man. I done missed something.
Like, damn,
I done missed something,
man.
man.
The other night, doggy was.
I done missed something,
Man.
man. I know I done missed something. I know
Man, the other-
it was a birthday.
it's
A
a
birthday.
birthday.
No, a birthday had just passed.
Who?
Yours.
No, my shit tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we was just partying. For
Okay, I missed that though.
He ain't missed
Yeah,
nothing.
no, but
Yeah,
ain't
you
nothing,
ain't missing
ain't too
Okay.
much been going on. I know we do want to send condolences to the families of Oxford, Michigan. They did just experience a traumatic event out there at the local high school, so we definitely want to keep our thoughts and prayers with their families.
For sure.
On the more, kind of serious side, I just always like to pay respects to different things that are going on that, even though we wake up every day and still have to do the things we have to do, there's some people that's going through some things that is unimaginable. I have 5 kids. I have a daughter that just went to high school, so I couldn't even, I don't even know, so, definitely my thoughts and prayers out to those individuals. Other than that, congratulations to the Lions. They finally got that first W.
Man, they
Got
won
it.
the Super Bowl yesterday.
Man, what?
I see people
What?
popping bottles, so they won the
Parade
Super
on the
Bowl.
lodge. Parade on the lodge tomorrow. Parade on the lodge.
Hey, I wore the royal jersey today. I wore the royal jersey today.
What? Yeah, so shout out to King.
sure.
Them boys brung another state championship back
sure.
on Lafayette. So
sure.
congratulations
Yeah,
to
for
Coach Spencer and them guys over there that's, continuing the tradition over there on Lafayette. So
Fellow
sure.
Crusaders, baby.
Sure,
Yeah.
Tyrone
Yeah,
Spencer,
most
man,
definitely.
head coach,
yeah,
man.
head coach, class of
Oh, Lord,
2003.
Reppin'.
Other than that, what the holiday done passed?
Holiday
Y'all
passed since our
holidays?
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, when?
Matter of fact,
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving I was with Tyrone. I was my Thanksgiving I ain't do much. I had to do a catering at King
Mm-hmm.
this
That
past
wasn't much?
Thanksgiving.
That wasn't much?
That was enough. So I ain't do much for myself.
Oh,
I was at
wondered
work.
what you had to-
Yeah, I had to make 100 waffles
Okay.
and 320 pieces of
I just
chicken.
wanted to-
For
I
the
kinda
football
tapped
team.
in
For
to
the
know
football
that wasn't
team.
as much.
About 11
That
o'clock.
wasn't much.
Yeah, but I had my guy Pranav, man. My baby Pranav, he came through in the
He
clutch.
rock.
So if you see
Shout out
Pranav,
to
you see this,
Pranav.
I love you, boy. For real.
Shout out to Pranav.
He the real deal. So yeah, this past week with Thanksgiving, Black Friday.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I worked.
Black Friday.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't do no Black Friday shopping.
No.
Man, I still trying to tap in on that online, man. Trying to get it together.
I can't.
It's all bad. I mean, yeah, Cyber Mondays,
Cyber
all
Monday.
that stuff did that.
Small
Half of it
business. Shout
need
out to small businesses. Small business Saturdays and
definitely.
everything.
all of that. But I gotta send like half this stuff back. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's just
Too small.
it's just terrible, man. You really just don't know. So
Last
Gotta do
episode
more
you was
research.
talking about shop. You had a shop and deliver,
I
man. You
just-
ain't
I
figured it
went
out.
in, they pressured me before it was like 3, 2, 1. It's 12 o'clock this ending. I'm looking up like, hey, put that in there and do that.
Submit.
That's
Yeah,
them- that's
then
them
looked
girl.
up and they say no refund.
Yeah.
Store credit though, so I'm like, gotta shoot some stuff back. It's just a headache, man. Just this new world order that you know what I'm saying. Clearly, it's been going on. I'm just you know
just late to the
yeah,
party.
That's it. That's it. I'm trying.
We gotta make you first quarter, Woody.
Man.
Fourth quarter.
Right.
We gotta get 'em in the
No
first.
more
Right,
fourth
what
Try
you
quarter.
get
to
it?
tap. Try to tap into that Black Friday. So
What
That
you
was
get, what you get into this weekend? Cause
Me?
this past week, what's up? What happened to you this
Thanksgiving.
going on Thanksgiving?
Tap into Thanksgiving.
I was just working on the mental health, man. Just trying to figure out how to navigate. You know what I'm saying? Be around good people, eat some good food, and you know what I'm saying, stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I got some other little circumstances in my life that kind of affect the mental. So I just been finding alternative ways to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But I had a blast though. Nevertheless, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? It was fun. Got a chance to visit some people, and I don't really celebrate those type of festivities like that. But at the same time, though, my people do. So I was able. It's all
Why
love.
you don't
It's all love.
celebrate it?
Why I don't celebrate that?
Yeah.
Because the significance of those holidays really have no bearing on me though. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't celebrate a lot of those holidays. And this ain't an episode about holidays and beliefs and shit like that. Can I say shit on here? You know what I'm saying?
No, just because if someone was to listen and they were to hear you say like, I don't celebrate that holiday. Like some people may not know why you don't, so they might be like, damn, why he don't
elaborate?
Because traditionally, like a lot of those things was, false holidays. You know what I'm saying? They gave them to the people, as Thanksgiving and giving them like we know as some of us who have studied that this was the time that the Europeans came and they colonized and they what I'm saying, pillaged and plundered our land. You feel what I'm saying, with the Native Americans and things of that nature, and that's nothing really to be celebrated.
Like
You know
say,
what
so
I'm
you
saying?
just coming to get a plate and then you go
That's it.
for the
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
libations
Like,
and shit.
yeah, I don't want no chitlins
drunk
either, though.
for the,
You know what I'm saying? I don't want no chitlins.
conglomerate. Just for the gathering.
No,
You feel what
I
I'm
get
saying
you.
though? Like just
I'm
love,
with you.
the love,
Yeah,
essentially though.
yeah.
Like
Most
because
Being around family.
I understand things historically. You feel what I'm saying? So when we talk about these different holidays, though, like these was opportunities for us as our ancestors to break away from the slavery at some point in time. We'd get a little break from that. So we was happy about it then because we can take us a little break while the slave masters, they having their little fun. We can get a little break too. You know what I'm saying? So when we get this opportunity, you could take a break from work and shit like that because everything closed. You can go and see your family and how, you know what I'm saying? So I look at it more in that regard than me celebrating some, the pilgrims and all that little shit, them coming over here. I don't celebrate that.
They call it Thanksgiving.
I call it Holiday Hell Day. You dig what I'm saying, my nigga?
I know what
You
you're
get what I'm
saying.
saying? Like, we don't call it that. You dig what I'm saying? So, I'm on that type of time. I just...
No, but I heard that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I didn't heard of that. I respect. It's just a bunch of little things that did. It's part of history that
Yeah, word.
I understand that.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that because I ain't hip to that.
This
List.
Thanksgiving
much
was
shit
man,
on
this
that,
Thanksgiving
man.
was so different though, man.
Was
Yeah.
it?
It was this was different. Like it was different.
Niggas was doing lamb chops for Thanksgiving this year. like black people done changed the
I
whole
sold-
meaning
I
of this
sold
shit.
lamb-
Niggas wasn't doing turkey no more.
I
Niggas
sold
doing lamb chops.
for
But
Thanksgiving.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, but I like that because we established our own culture. That's how strong we
But
are.
I'm even talking about the whole family. Like this year was so weird in the family aspect of it. Like my grandma was at home; she cooked her own meal.
My grandma cooked solely for me.
But I'm
I
just
was
saying,
the one nigga that went over grandma's house.
my cousin Brittany, she got a new spot, so she cooked for everybody, and nobody came.
Oh, shit! I would have knew. I would have came
It
over
was
there
like,
too,
yeah,
man.
so it was like. And then I tapped in, and I
health,
tapped in with
shit,
her.
Fuck that.
I tapped in
right,
with her
right.
about it. Me and her did a catering together, and she tapped in like it kind of made her feel away. I'm like, damn. But it's never been a Thanksgiving where it like that. So it was
Well,
like me,
listen,
your mama was there.
Had I been
And
invited,
then-
I would have came for sure.
But you know what is we are the holidays now. We are like
For sure.
we the adults that's supposed to run this shit because we was little kids and everybody, all the adults was
exactly.
You feel what
So
I'm saying?
so really we're
whatever
the
that
uncles.
shit turned out to be
Yeah.
is because we made it that type of way. Because all the
Exactly.
little kids, you know what I'm saying? though?
So we're the uncles, the brothers, the dads. You know what I'm saying? We the ones
No, I'm talking shit.
which ultimately it should be tightening the relationships with your friends.
Bringing them together.
Because and then that's incorporating y'all kids. So, you know what I'm saying? That's almost like the mob and shit. Like so like a lot of people been saying that. Like it's been weird and weird. But then we gotta realize, like, we gotta step up to the plate and be like, shit, it's time for us to be cooking.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
And
the thing is this though, right? This why it's so
Definitely.
fucked up, and I apologize for chiming in, but I just
no,
I felt,
supposed
you
to.
know what I'm saying. But I feel like, man, it's that way though. Like we have a disconnect with each other because we don't have a knowledge of self though. You know what I'm saying? Like we have grown up according to these traditions and things of that nature. Now, like we are generations away from our ancestors that was in slavery. You know what I'm saying? They had certain principles and things of that nature and certain customs that they held on to because that was the environment that they was in and that's what held them close. But now we in a society where we don't even know ourselves. We don't even know our history. We don't know a bunch of little shit like
You
that.
know it. What
So
do you mean? You
right.
made it.
no,
So-
no, but I'm saying
No,
though,
you don't
no,
know.
but hold on, cause we not arguing though. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I'm
not
just saying
saying.
that. I'm just saying that generally. I'm saying that generally. I know it though. That's why I'm.
Right.
I'm
spilling-
just saying. So you
No, but I'm
is
saying-
ain't
I'm
no
s-
different from
no,
nobody
no,
else.
what I'm saying is that I'm spilling it out on this platform because I was the nigga that was at 4, 5 different people's houses. You feel what I'm saying
Yeah,
though?
for sure.
I was the same because of that to
Right.
keep the communion in the family shit. You know what I'm saying together.
Right.
But what
No
I'm
doubt.
saying in the broader sense though, we don't really got that history. We don't really got that. You feel because we in a different era. We in the social media era. We in the fast era where we lost those certain principles. You feel what I'm saying? So like
Right,
our
right.
Yeah.
like so our
I'm gonna let you-
our
I got
grandparents
you.
and shit like that, they was 1 or 2 steps removed from where we was all still together.
No,
You feel what I'm saying?
right.
Though? So now we in an era where there's a lot of individuality. You feel what I'm saying? Where everybody just for self. It ain't a lot of family shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
why
though?
you
So,
think that?
I mean, I think that because
That's what I want to talk about. Like,
Right,
I
why
mean,
you
I'm saying,
think
and
that?
see, I
answer
think-
any question that's due to me,
No,
I'm gonna answer that shit though.
It's everything is really just simple. It ain't no big long story about
It ain't though.
none
You
of
know what
that.
I'm saying?
A lot of things people is in their own way.
I mean,
They in their own way, not nobody else. You know what I'm saying? By beliefs,
absolutely,
whatever it is.
absolutely.
By a lot of the
don't-
ancestors that passed away was doing the cooking.
But see,
Some
what
people
I'm
don't
saying-
want to contribute.
But what I'm saying, that's going back
Yeah,
to the root
yeah.
though, because a lot of us don't. A
so
lot
how
of
do
us.
we miss the root though? That's what I want.
What I'm saying is this though, right? You know what I'm saying? It's so many different elements though, cuz. Just let me speak. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead.
It's so many different elements that played a part in that though. A lot of us in this room grew up in the 80s or 90s, bro. You probably grew up in the 70s, nigga. It was different drugs, you know what I'm saying, that came and played a role in us separating and all type of shit. That broke up the households, families, you know what I'm saying? Families wasn't the same though. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in a generation where, you know what I'm saying, drug addicted family members and parents and shit like that, where a lot of the fabric of the family was being dismantled
Yeah,
during that
But
period. You feel
drug
what I'm saying?
addiction, but wait, drug
agree.
addiction been before us.
But
Yeah,
no,
it was
but listen,
before-
let
It
me
was
finish
way
though. Let me
before-
finish. Let me
okay.
finish though.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying,
but
though.
we don't want to
What
get
I'm-
Go
off.
too far. Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't
get-
get
I
go
don't,
too
because-
far.
what I'm
because
saying
this-
is- what I'm
this is
saying
a
this,
subject.
though. I'm saying that a question was asked though, and I'm answering the question. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm saying that a lot of this is a residual. You feel what I'm saying? So even though these things was prevalent at a certain time, now we seeing the after effect of
I
that.
would agree.
You dig what I'm saying though? So I'm saying, and I'm mentioning this though because we have to get the knowledge of self to get back to that though. You feel what I'm saying? So we can get back to brotherhood and family and things that. Now, I'm just saying my piece, and then I'm gonna shut the fuck up though.
No,
But-
we
We gonna
still
conversate. We
engage.
gonna conversate. We good.
But what I'm saying, if any question is posed to me, I'm gonna answer it completely so that anybody that's listening to me can understand. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take it to the root, and then I'm gonna bring it to the current circumstance. You feel what I'm saying though? I ain't gonna leave nothing out. You see what I'm saying? But
No,
what-
we got you.
essentially
I
what
got
I'm
you.
saying is that what we seeing right now, because everything that we see, bro, everything that we see, even us being right here, is the result of steps that led to that.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying though?
All right, now it's my turn.
Go
It's my
ahead.
turn,
I
right?
mean,
I'm gonna get. So we never
I'm
argue.
a guest. You know what I'm saying?
Understand
Go
this.
ahead.
I'm a guest too. I'm a guest too.
Yeah.
So now it's gonna be my turn to speak, cause
Go
right,
ahead.
cause I'm gonna show you the reflection of you in a generation and then me the generation before that, and then cause you talking about my mama, my grandma, and so I know firsthand what
I'm
you're
only
talking
sharing
about.
my experience though, so
You-
let me
you-
put a disclaimer about that though. I'm only sharing my experience and what I learned through my studies and what I'm sharing to the people. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't a you, me, you know what I'm saying, or anybody else. I'm sharing my experiences and somebody else may relate to that
That's
and may take from that and be able to apply it to their life.
right. So this
You
is the
got
same
your
thing I'm doing.
perspective too, you know what I'm saying?
So
And
that's what I'm about to give. That's what I'm about to give. I'm about to give my
and that's
perspective.
peace though. That's peace. You
For
know
sure.
what I'm saying?
For sure. So I'm giving my perspective of it because we lived in the same family. That's all I'm saying.
Kinda.
Like, I mean, we was.
Because everybody was still scattered out in a different
my
little
blood.
ways.
I
too,
think-
though.
You
Yeah.
my blood, dog.
I think-
You was my blood, Pete. You
I'm
was my blood.
I grew up on 6 Mile.
All right,
though,
what's
you
your
know what I'm
what's,
saying?
what's your
But
aspect? What's your
gotta
outlook
say
on
that,
it? What's
you know
your
what I'm saying?
outlook? What
But-
you
So-
saying your
so, I mean,
outlook might be?
I agree totally with what he's saying. Like I'm not even arguing him. I agree with what he's saying, and I saw it break down. That's what I'm
Okay.
trying to say. Like I saw this
True
shit
indeed.
break down. So I saw my grandmother. We would all be together, and then I saw a piece die, and then you see where
It's
it break
yeah.
apart, and then I seen my little cousin having a baby early, and now my cousin that's my age, she a grandma early. Early. So I seen it. And
The
then
energy
like
and
they don't
weight
even know how to
shifted.
cook.
Yeah, the energy
She don't
and
even
weight
know how to
shifted.
cook. Right now you would be like, nah.
That ain't your thing. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? So I saw it all break down. I'm just telling you that this is my version of it. Like even seeing you live through it, because I'm a little bit older than you. So seeing you live through the breakdown of it. Like Raph and them, like them was the motherfuckers that, like for me, I didn't pull the family together. Like I let it fall apart. Me, Gloria, Crystal, certain motherfuckers, but they got it in them though. They way more than me.
Yeah, but them really, honestly, you know what I mean? You know, to their defense, though, them the ones that still be throwing little shit, though.
Right,
that I go
but that's
to.
what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Way
So,
more
like,
than me. That's
you
what
feel
I'm saying.
Like,
Right,
like
so-
Crystal would throw
so
a party.
look,
right,
Fiddle,
so-
All right, so to get back
Glow would
to
throw
so the-
Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Like,
all right,
you know what I'm
to
saying?
get back to the topic, right?
What was
is
the
that
topic, though? I
is
done
that
forgot.
this? So to get back to the topic is how come certain things with Thanksgiving and holidays has really fell apart. My personal, I'm gonna go to lighten the load. Is like it's been a lot of deaths that really took the energy away from it in certain families, in certain people. Personally, I'm just gonna speak on me. Like losing certain people and missing them. It just I'd rather almost just be in the house. You know what I'm saying? But you have to get out of that. You know what I'm saying? You got kids, other kids coming up, so you have to get out. Once again, being out your own way. I'm at the end of the day, I got enough juice and weight to really put a whole congregation together with one word. Bring a plate, bring a dish, this and that. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it on self also, while it's a lack.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I can't really look at it as everybody else or however I can't.
Everybody in this bitch got love, though.
Right, but look how simple. But look how simple it'll be. You know how simple the thing could be.
But
Just reaching out and speaking, saying, make a pan of chicken.
For sure.
You bring a pan of mac.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And some greens.
For sure.
And we meeting up here.
sure.
And then bring your whole
For sure.
family. You
And-
feel me?
For sure.
And it's that simple.
For sure. And then I just think like moving forward, like, and I can give you an example of me for Thanksgiving that can maybe help moving forward in the future, which kind of put it back together. It's like everybody just kind of getting out of the way of what everybody else doing and just pull your own portion, a part of it.
Right.
And I say that because I wasn't even gonna go to Brittany's house on Thanksgiving for multiple reasons. For number one, I've been catching myself lately.
Who's Brittany?
Brittany, my cousin.
Okay.
So she did.
Just
did.
check for the people.
So yeah. So
People tuned in,
yeah.
and
Brittany.
then you keep saying
My
Brittany.
Brittany
People-
Scruggs, my best friend, my everything, my sister,
Okay.
and she having a party. And whoever see this that know me, if y'all ain't at her party, February the 4th, 5th, y'all don't know me. If y'all family, y'all better be there as much as Brittany do for everybody. The end. So back to this, like I got in some thing lately to where I've been having conversations with my family, and I'm kind of like I'm the mediator, even with our friendships. Like I'm just always the mediator guy. Like I'm the guy in the middle. So I had some conversations with my family recently, and it's come to the point where I'm at a crossroad because I get along with people that don't get along with people in the family, such. So I kind of got in the rut to where I would not go to certain events because everybody not there. You know what I'm saying? And it's just whack. And then if I go, this person, so I was in the bed. I'm like, I'm getting up and I'm going to Brittany's house, no matter how I felt about it. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know that my presence being there, being one of the only three people there, was gonna make a difference for the gathering. You get what I'm saying? But and this kind of piggyback off what both y'all said. Like, it's a lot of factors to everything that happened. But one of the things I'm starting to learn is just you got to play your role to kind of change the narrative and the factor. So I'm saying that to say, like, moving forward,
Accountability.
anybody, that you kind of going through something, maybe try to talk it out. And if you can do something with your family, just do it. No matter if nobody else do it. Just pop up with a dish, pop up because, and I'm gonna always go back to this, and this podcast is dedicated to Chris. Like, we don't time. Like, time is a time. We can't, you don't know when your time is up. You don't know when somebody's time up. So I think all that's more important than anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my input on the Thanksgiving thing and what I feel like, we can do moving forward. Kind of just play your role, and man, let's like live a little life with our family, man. No matter
Yeah,
what.
that's
Right.
what
We got
with the
Christmas.
Thanksgiving.
For sure.
Yeah, I think that would go. No more said. Yeah, just pull your weight. But
just wanna add
to
on
what
this.
to what would
Okay,
not
go ahead, go
you know
ahead,
what I'm saying,
go ahead.
but to what you said, Wood, losing someone does put you in the rut because I actually, and my lady was mad at me because I had plans to cook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Went, got a turkey, thawed it out. You know what I'm saying? Hollered at my pops, let's get the injection. You know what I'm saying? Woody, woody, woo. But it was just like something like as the day comes closer, like you got to think for 35 years, you were accustomed to something happening on this particular day.
Your whole
You know
life.
what I'm saying?
Your
You know,
whole
your whole life.
Right.
So,
35, right?
well, that's
Oh,
when
nice,
that's
yeah.
when I lost. That's when
Yeah,
I lost my
yeah,
mother. So
yeah,
you're 35. So you like everything's so different. So it is something to adapt to. So it's easier said like shit. We got to be the ones like shit. They ain't just be happy to be off work. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got to work or whatever the case may be. But on the Thanksgiving tip, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I don't.
Them holidays, man. Just
Yeah, the
period.
holidays,
You know what I'm saying? We
period.
gotta get like Thanksgiving. We could just be thankful for
Mhm,
whatever
mhm,
and move on. It's gonna be a lot of little different things that just separate stuff, bring together. I feel like the easiest thing is just to be thankful.
Yeah.
For life. We don't have to really go that far. It's life is short.
Facts.
It's too short, man, to really be holding on to little things. Because everything little at this point. Everything is little. It's-
fucking lying about that.
So whatever the situation is little. It ain't going, you know what I'm
ain't
saying?
fucking
We're
lying.
going to be thankful and grateful to be here and have another day, and to just keep pushing. We got another holiday coming up. We want to
yeah.
make it up out. We need to make it up out this point, man. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure it is though.
We just need to
Holiday
make it up out of
season.
here, man.
So-
Yeah.
So with that being said, to kind of dive into the topic of the podcast, what are some of the things? So the topic is some of the things that we've implemented in 2021 post COVID. We're aware that they saying cases rising. It's looking like so.
They got a booster they want.
Yeah, so
woo.
what are some of the things that we've done collectively
Right.
through 2021?
I'll tap into that first.
Yeah,
you know what
go
I'm saying?
first,
Like
yeah. What's
it's
up?
been definitely no blueprint. With everything that's going on down to just day to day. It's been a lot of death. Death is just normal. You hearing about this all the time. This been one of the greatest things. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my thing coming together, speaking, getting some things off our chest, because we don't. Honestly, therapy and therapists and all of that, it was never talked about in
I seen
our
my therapist, not to
generation.
cut you off. I seen my therapist for the first time today.
Yeah, but
man,
that's
I had to
solid.
tell-
That's
yeah, I had
solid.
to
You know
walk my
how suppressed our culture been for. I mean, forever. This
Yeah.
ain't nothing new to none of it. Like hearing therapists was like, I don't need a
Oh,
shrink.
something wrong with you.
Whoop. You know what I'm saying? So people don't never ever had an outlet ever. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, some people never had an outlet, and some people crack or just it take them it run them down. You know what I'm saying? So 2021, I say just. You know what I'm saying? Stand on the positive. You know what I'm saying? I live off slow motion better than no motion. As long as you moving in the forward progress, baby steps, you know what I'm saying? Instead of being stagnant and stopping, completing things out and just not giving up, man. You know what I'm saying? And not taking no surrender. Having a no surrender attitude, honestly, I feel like you ain't gonna be able to see 3 months from now. So we just gonna go day by day. I want people to just my advice is that I've been doing this day by day. You know, I've been taking a lot of deaths, and it ain't nothing you can do, nothing I can do about it. It's over. And I had to accept that they is dead. Like, so from there, it's either stay right there, or I can honestly just learn. I mean, it ain't no map. It ain't mapped out. It's just to each day, like, I'll try to do better than I was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And just continue to have forward progress.
What
Been a long year.
it's been
bad
a long fast
It's
it's
been
been
bad.
a long fast
It's
year.
been a bad
been
motherfucker
a
right here
long
though. But the thing about it, man, and man, it's been a bad motherfucker, and that's why I was talking about. I'm happy we all here because it's another dynamic. Like we done all been through hard times together. You know what I'm saying, and push it through. But this really open your eyes and tell you like we gonna make it. You get what I'm saying? Like for us to push through this year, bro.
Yeah.
Like nigga, Chris, like that right. That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? And then rest peace your mom, your girl. Like so. What I'm saying
This
is
year just been.
that this year here is the year that I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. This the year that they want people like us to have. Cause now we really know, like, man, it is no surrender. Like it ain't like this ain't break me. So that's why I always be telling people you look at the glass half empty or half full. So we took some blows, but we know like if 2021 ain't do it, ain't nothing gonna do it.
Right.
So for the wrong person, for the right person, that's deadly.
That's what I'm saying. This strength
Yeah, for
anyway.
sure.
You
But
know what I'm
you
saying?
better use it as it, or you gonna fold.
Right.
You gonna fold. And I was telling somebody that the other day, like, what I'm gonna do? Like fold? Like what we gonna do? What we gonna fold?
Ain't nobody. That ain't even
we
in the
go-
vocabulary.
I'm just saying, though,
I know
but
that ain't even.
Hold 'em
yeah,
or
and
fold 'em.
nobody- That ain't in nobody. I
mean,
know
it
people I'm
hurt.
around.
Some of this shit hurt to say though, but when I hear it, cause it's like they don't know. Nobody knows, but y'all cats is kind of like my cousin cats, and I know y'all through my cousin. That's blood, but otherwise I know y'all through him. So when you say stuff like that and I hear y'all talk, my man C was right here.
Yeah.
He would say that I feel the same
Right.
energy from him.
Bet,
Like, yo, it ain't never like that. This how we is. So it scared me.
It do.
Shit scares me. It's like, dog.
I'm definitely on the outside. I can understand.
Yeah, man.
Cause I done got a lot of that. I done got a lot of that without even. I mean, I ain't want to cut you off, but I definitely get a lot of that. It's been like, man, what's happening? Cause honestly, you know what I'm saying. To be honest, I look at me and Chris. You know what I'm saying, the same person. Like the exact, not no like he was up here or I'm up here or I'm talking about the exact. So, and I know a lot of people see that. So I done got like real genuine checks. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? It's some stuff I really couldn't understand. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing gonna fall with a bankroll, and then we're gonna keep going. We're gonna uplift this, however it go, and pass the torch. We're gonna I'm gonna take care of the people, and it's just it's no letting up. It's some stuff that just opened my eyes up even brighter to whatever it takes. If I do, I won't have the chain loose enough for nobody to not find out. Some things might be just as small as saying something. That's why my whole thing about being in your own way. That might be pride. That might be a bunch of things. Whatever it is,
That's why I said
I'm gonna
what I
go out
said
my
out
way.
loud, bro. Like,
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna
sure.
go out my way to break certain barriers around me. I might just break a barrier around me. Honestly, to just even let somebody know again, like I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes
Right.
we don't.
And it's bigger than us.
Yeah,
It's
like
big-
what?
It's always bigger.
Yeah, for sure. But that's why this platform is important because this is going to change somebody's life at some point. You get what I'm saying?
Right, for sure.
And it is because they got the outlet to understand that it's people that might feel like they feel or whatever, like we said.
Alone or whatever.
And
yeah.
it started off, and we started this off for those that know because we said that we came to a conclusion that men a lot of times don't get stuff off their chest. So that's another thing too for people to understand. So this is a platform where man, it's just it'll help it out, and then to see different generations and different aspects of, you know what I'm saying, family dynamics and stuff like this, man. Like I love coming here on Mondays, man, and talking about, you know what I'm saying, the future and then betterment. You know what I'm saying? Because the mental is a bad boy, you know, and I'm gonna keep preaching until I can't preach it no more. I don't care what nobody say. Like this last year when I started reading and I started meditating and I started getting into my own mental space, like it just became the best thing that I ever could do because I finally did something for self. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we kind of share that a lot, like all of us, like you know what I'm saying? Cause for sure, like we kind of selfless people. Like we probably do for others what we do for ourselves. So like this year for me, like I did for self, and it benefit people still. You know what I'm saying? But it benefited me the most because I was able to, you know what I'm saying, get to where I you know what I'm saying, get to a point where I needed to be to even make it through. Like it's the kind
Reading is the most, man. Reading is the most important thing you can do. I just throw that out there as, man. We don't read, man. I've been reading
Cuz
books.
the one who put me up on it. Cuz Cuz he was heavy on that. What you was heavy on? Cuz on the phone trying to put me on the book groove.
Man, where do I
Read.
start? You know what I'm
Grab
Cuz
a
he, but
grab
cuz
a
he heavy
book,
on that.
man.
like so
If
much shit though, like, you know what I'm saying, like if people interested in understanding their mind and how it works, you know what I'm saying, I think a good starting point would be James Allen, As a Man Thinketh, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. You know what I'm saying? I think definitely
Carter G.
that,
Woodson,
yeah, that the
Miseducation of the
black man.
Negro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Naeem Akbar, Know Thyself. I like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I done read some
John
shit.
Green,
Put me up on something, man. Talk
Message
that.
to the Black Man.
Robert Greene,
If you a fucking black man though, and you ain't read Message to the Black Man, then you lacking. You know what I'm saying?
most
Like
honorable.
all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so, you
I
know,
noticed.
really, I feel like knowledge is the starting point though. Like you know, because it really dictate everything else in your life. You know what I mean? How you think, how you move is basically founded upon what you know. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do certain shit like they say if you know better you would do better. So if you don't know certain shit, how are you expected to do certain things? You feel what I'm saying though? So you know, and that really just illustrate my point was going back to what I said earlier about our history and us not knowing certain things, us not having a certain type of culture or customs because a lot of us grew up not knowing though. You know what I'm saying? Which was a residual effect of our parents in a large sense because they didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And they only pass on to us what they did know. So you know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, you know what I'm saying? I got a very significant story of myself. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I had to double back. I had to go back and study these things though in order to get an understanding of myself, which it made me start to realign certain things within my own reality, and then I started building my reality according
The
accordingly
21, you talking about
accordingly.
the 2021? You
Period.
just talking about
Still,
period? Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Right,
still,
definitely.
like from the initial point where I started to realize that my shit was off track, and where I started to indulge in other things, then it started to snow. You know, like a
Snowball effect.
snowball effect. You feel what I'm saying? Once I started, I say, oh shit, damn this. Oh whoa, I ain't know that. Okay, then it started to just build upon that. Once I realized that I was ignorant in certain aspects of myself, because we got so many different levels and dynamics of self. When we talk about mental health, we talk about the self. You gotta talk about the ego. You gotta talk about your emotions. You gotta talk about your physicality, how that's reflected to your cognition, how you think. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You gotta think about your spirituality.
They
You know what
say
I'm saying?
one.
All these different levels. You feel me? That makes up the whole. You feel me?
Yeah, like
And if you
one.
don't
One. I
understand
don't
these
mean to
things,
cut you off.
no, let me just finish this bill. Let me just finish this bill, God. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand how all of these things collectively work together in in connection with everybody else, because everything like it's all is one. You feel me? So
Six
we all
degrees of
connected.
separation.
So while we have these different personalities and things of that nature, it's all one spirit. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
if you don't understand these things, then this is why we see the dismantling of the community and things of that nature, because we don't understand that shit. But once I started to understand that shit, then I started collecting these different samples and start building on to myself and developed into the people that people know now. You know what I'm saying? What they seeing now. Whatever I was able to come home and do in a short period of time, which I'm still working on that.
What's one big thing that kind of stood out? Like, it's gonna be a lot of different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be a lot of things to have you tighten up. But like, it was this one thing that I read and heard. It was saying like, to see your fullest potential is not to celebrate your last accomplishment. It's you know what I'm saying? It's like a level of like, okay, and keep moving.
so.
A lot
Let
of
me tell
people
you.
celebrate.
Let me tell you the essence of that statement, right? Let me
Hmm.
tell you the essence of that statement. Dissatisfaction. You feel what I'm saying? Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, in order to make a change or revolution in your life, you got to be dissatisfied. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Discontent. Like, okay, we doing good. You know what I'm saying? We beautiful. You know what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High that we here and we living, we breathing, we beautiful. Look at us. We looking young. We radiant. You feel me? We all got different shit going on in our different regard. You feel me? But it's about being dissatisfied. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always levels. But it's personal, whatever level you feel like you want to be at, though. You see what I'm saying? Because some people is living in heaven at the level that they at, and that's beautiful. That's peace. That's love. You know what I'm saying? If you at the level that you at and you happy with that, all praises due. Yet at the same time, if you striving to elevate, you always got to keep a sense of dissatisfaction, because that's the only way that your wheels gonna keep turning. You feel what I'm saying? That your mind is gonna stay active in trying to find the next shit. You feel
Right.
what I'm
What
saying?
keep you
Like,
going? What keep you going?
shit,
Like,
what keep me going is like knowing that it ain't no limitations for me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I had a big hindrance in my life. You know what I'm saying? I made a few missteps when I was growing up and I went to prison. You know what I'm saying? According to the thoughts that I made, according to certain stimuli that made me make those certain thoughts. You feel me? Which was reflective of my mentality at that time. You see what I'm saying? But as I grew to learn myself more, it made me dissatisfied, because I knew that those things that I did in the past wasn't necessarily reflective of who I was as an individual. You feel what I'm saying? So now I'm in a position, because for the people that's listening that don't know, I did 12 years in prison for murder, second degree murder. You know what I'm saying? I served my time. But while I was there, I learned these things and I was very dissatisfied with myself. You understand what I'm saying? So once I started that revolution of thought and I started studying, okay, this is who I really am. Okay, this is what I really should be doing. I started cutting hair. That was my savior. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I got a lane to serve my purpose. Okay, I know that I'm an influence on people. Once I started to understand that, I was still in a situation where I couldn't do shit about it because I'm still stuck here for the next some odd years. You feel what I'm saying? Even though I got an understanding of what I'm supposed to be doing though, which hindered my physical success. You feel what I'm saying? So now that I'm on the physical side of it, you know what I'm saying? Three years out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now
Congrats,
I'm still like,
man.
damn.
That's a big accomplishment, and that's one
Yeah,
thing I actually want
congratulations.
to be giving people because
Well, not congratulations.
some people could have
but
put
you
some
made
money
it out.
on a person and they go back. I'm just be honest, not me. You know how the society is. You know how
Absolutely.
society
I mean,
is. So
but
I
had a
want to
lot
go
of
out my
different-
way. I want to
yeah.
go out my way to really, you know what I'm saying. Tell you, you know what I'm saying. You're doing the right thing. Whatever
Well, look,
it
I'm
is to
you know
stay
what I'm
out.
saying?
That's what's
I'm
up.
gonna get my nigga Wood
I'm
his
just
notoriety
letting you-
too, cause
no,
I gotta
I'm-
mention that too though, because that's a part of my story too though, a very significant part of my story. You feel what I'm saying? And cause I ain't gonna hold up the whole situation, but I feel like a lot of this shit is pertinent though. You know what I'm saying?
Say
To
you long-winded, huh?
Yeah, I mean, because it got to be understood, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like this shit ain't superficial, what I'm saying, though. This is real shit.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I got to explain it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
they
Otherwise-
still wouldn't be able to get it
Man,
all
they
in
gonna
30
understand. They
minutes.
gonna
They can't
understand
get it
me,
all
man.
in
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
they
I'm
ain't
saying
gonna
they
be able to
understand
get it
me,
in
but
30 minutes.
the thing about it is that, you know what I'm saying, Wood, I got to mention him. You know what I'm saying? Very honorable mention, though, for my nigga Wood, because I came out November 2018. You feel what I'm saying? I was already in my groove cutting since 2007. Like I said, my progress in this field was hindered because of my current circumstances at that time. My nigga Wood gave me an opportunity. He said, shit, nigga, I just opened this bitch up. Come and fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, threw me in that bitch and gave me an opportunity without even really having to have much background on me. You know what I'm saying? He seen my work. You know what I'm saying? But, and I had a lot of growth still at that present moment. My nigga Wood said, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he opened up the door for me, you know what I'm saying, and let me do my thing, which, you know what I'm saying, paved the way for me to be where I'm at now. You know,
Everybody
but the
need a
question,
shot. Everyone need a chance.
and I'm going back to the original question, what you asked me. What keeps my wheels turning? You feel what I'm saying? What keeps my wheels turning is that, man, I'm God, man. I know that anything in this universe is I'm susceptible to, or is is accessible to me. So it ain't no limitations. You know what I'm saying? So that's what keep me going, cause like, had I not been locked up, I'd be $1 million nigga right now. You feel what I'm saying? Or dead, or in jail again. You know what I'm saying? But me understanding, me having the opportunity to understand who I was, it set me on a path to where I'm like, oh, okay, I'm eating from the natural resources of myself. You feel what I'm saying? So that keep me going, because I know there ain't no limitations within self. Because the self is God. You feel me?
Most definitely.
That's
Respect
what I
that.
want my viewers to understand that. And I'm going to leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to say shit else for the rest of the podcast. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah, no, we value your opinion,
Yeah,
man. We
definitely, man.
value different, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, thoughts, you know, overcoming certain, you know,
Beliefs.
different circumstances, you know, beliefs.
He dropped the
you
mic.
know.
He dropped
you
the
know,
mic.
when it comes like that,
He dropped the mic.
you know, you just gotta,
I go behind
you,
Hey, the show over with, man.
so you
We
know what
can't
I'm
even
saying?
say that behind the
We
show
just
over,
getting
man.
started.
No, we still got we still got the OG over there
Right.
tucked off, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why it's
That was
more,
my
it's-
contribution.
That's what's up,
Yeah,
man.
but-
And you know what? It's important to be around like-minded people, you know.
For sure.
And don't downgrade yourself. You know what I'm saying? You feel heavenly and high about. Be around that. You know what I'm saying? That's
Got
my
to,
advice to it. And continue to strive and go hard. You know, I appreciate y'all. I love the energy. I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't like a big cuz to me. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Like, man, any advice? You know what I'm saying? Cause I can personally BS. You know what I'm saying? Just based on full potential.
Fourth quarter.
Just full potential wise.
In the first quarter.
If we talk
Fourth
about
quarter.
full potential, niggas to get on my head and get the going. I be like, dang.
But we
you
all
know what I'm
got-
saying?
you
But
know, we all
but you
like-
want to be around people where it come from a different
Ambition.
yeah, not no person that's trying to down you. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? You want to
ambition.
be around people that want to see you at your highest potential. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, certain things I appreciate being around you guys. You know what I'm saying? It's because it's genuine. You know, if somebody kick it, talking, I get. You know what I'm saying? I get energy.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I like to, and I always like to give people energy also. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on that. I might not speak on it, but
Yeah, get them flowers.
They love you,
yeah,
Wood.
man. I
get them
want
flowers.
that. I want it because I want it to come back. You know what I'm saying? Because I can be at a low point. You know what I'm saying? It might look, you know, I put it in cruise control though. I've been doing it for a minute, but it just be going. But I be needing to, you know, I be needing it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate. God got some knowledge right here, man. You know something, man.
Yeah,
too.
man.
You know what I'm saying? You guys
was
know
talking
some
all
stuff.
that talk. You
I know
said
he
was
just.
to
I'm
say
just
some
getting
shit.
you about.
Stony and the Nash.
Say that
You
shit.
know, Beast had the flow for a minute.
All he
You know
gotta,
he
all
knows
he,
something.
all he
You
gotta
good,
do is
though.
tell him what his name stand for. They gonna know he knows something. Stony International. His name.
I mean, for what's the topic? Is when I'm listening, it's just so much.
It's
you know,
all
there's
over.
so much
A
I can
little
say,
bit.
but
Yeah.
It's
a lot of
just
this
about
ain't for
going
the
into
actual film, you know.
and that is tough.
And we
Battle
gotta-
that. So we really just to bring it back again. Just some things to go on back on through.
So some of the
21
things
and
that some of the
20
things that I'm doing and that I see myself doing and that I want to help us do in the future is really come together, bro. Like some real brotherhood, do some real shit that we could put our hands on, and I could stop talking. I want to stop talking
Okay.
in 2022. I really want to stop talking, man. Like it's really,
What you
I
mean,
hear-
man? You done talked our heads off or something?
I mean, not
A little bit?
I feel like,
Hell yeah.
I mean, over the years, man, y'all know me. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know how I feel. Y'all done heard enough of me saying whatever. You know, like I ain't really touched Pete enough, but he done, even him being out, he done heard enough for me to be knowing where, like, I want motherfuckers to do good and be good and be in a mental spirit where it ain't, what is we really worried about? We worried about ourselves.
Yeah.
If we
Being in
can't
our own
collectively
way.
come together and worry about ourselves, dog, we gotta have us. Like, what is that? Like, that's the part where I watched it break down. Like my uncles and them, and like all that, this nigga daddy, all that, they had us. We was good. Like it might not have been on the level of where I'm at now. Like, dog, we could really have each other. Like we could really do something. They was dope boys and all of that. So you know, you understand, but it was always like we had each other. Now it fall off. It fall off somewhere. So I know we can get back to that and we can channel that. So this is where my energy is for 2022. It's like getting my people back, at least giving it another chance. Like you give everything else a chance. I left here. I left Detroit because I had to get clear the noise. There was a lot of noise. So I'm like, yo,
Static.
it was a bunch of it. You know what I'm saying? And collectively, dog, I ain't saying like this was some of the energy that was there. It's new energy. We sitting here, we trying to promote somebody else and do something for somebody else, which was always a thing with, you know, in the background, but it was never just like, yo, like, we should be so good. The stuff I know, like, come on, man. Like, I've been trying to get you to do this for years. Why am I even talking? That's what I'm talking about. Stop talking. Like, we need to stop talking. You ain't got no LLC, get out the building. Go ahead.
Yeah. 2022 is going to be great, prosperous, strength. You know what I'm saying? Just because all of us, you know what I'm saying, the mindset, everybody is on the forward progress. I feel like can't be stopped with
Momentum.
with resources. With the resources we got, we just need to take advantage of them, you know, and we can't lose. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Especially trusting in each other, and I feel like it's gonna be the year anyway. You know, it's gonna be the year.
Yeah. I'm
Power.
with you. That same energy. So Stoney, the OG, you back here. What's your locked in focus for 2022? What you
Uh,
planning for?
Man, I mean, I don't really do a whole bunch of planning, man. I kind of mapped this out years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So the plan has kind of been the same. Is a format that's already there. So
Mm-hmm.
so really, motherfuckers just need to get up on it and just kind of follow the format. But my outlook for it is to build some brotherhood, bro. Like build some real brotherhood. Bring us together.
Yes.
Bring us together and be solid, man, and have the proper information that we need in order to go forward. Because I think that's where we lack. It's like a lot of the education and a lot of the things that wasn't taught that I missed giving y'all, or that our generation missed giving the younger cats is something that's missing. Even if you learned it a little later, like a lot of this stuff I knew some of it, but I learned it a little bit later. So I think I want to do that. I want to do that in 22. I'm a already giving kind of person, so I just want to give people that's closest around me some of that, because Corona's out here. There's all kind of crazy stuff going on, man. People killing people. So the energy need to be positive. It need to be motivating. It need to be clear. And all of the stuff that we got going on, man, is past history. It's like we still talking about how each other move, and that's really old, man. It's like you just got to pay attention to the people that's moving the right way, and get next to that, and get some motivation behind it, man, and we'll be straight. Like we already know each other's language. We talk each other's language, so we could really bring that together, man, and clear the smoke. Clear the smoke, man, because that's all it is little smoke that's going on. Clear all that smoke out, man, and we get together, figure out how to communicate with each other so we know what we need to do. And it's real simple. There's a lot of simple little elements, dog, like
Play a role.
to play your role. I mean, honestly, I agree with everything that y'all say. Everybody got their own way of looking at stuff, so we can collectively bring that together and do something different. It's like I ain't mad at how he think. Like I don't think like we all individuals, so I can't really say like, yo, I believe right in that. I believe right in that. But that's what he rock with. But I understand his language.
Right.
So like, let him get it off his chest so we can hear it, and he got a lot to say.
People be saying the same thing at the end.
The same stuff. It be
People
the
say
same
the
thing.
exact same thing at the end. It'd be weird too. You see some people arguing saying the same thing.
You and
You be
Chris,
like,
you and
Oh, for
Chris,
sure.
example.
yeah, they arguing saying the same thing. It do be the delivery sometimes, And like you
tone.
saying, I can see what you saying. Like even if you learn something, when you learned a lot late, you know what I'm saying? It's the part where you want to share that knowledge.
I wanna at least share it, dog. Give it a shot, cause I'm going where I'm going.
For
You know,
sure.
like, I
Like
know
that.
it ain't really about money all the time, but I know that's what make people move.
Generational wealth.
Yeah, it
That's
kinda
what
makes
we
Sin.
people move, man.
We
So
need that.
If I'm able to, the money thing, because it's gonna turn into something different. It ain't really money now. Like I know a lot of that game. So knowing that it's access for us to be able to do whatever we want to do, and that's what's gonna make us happy. It's like-
ultimately.
that's what's gonna make us happy, bro. Like we ain't never been together that way in that sense. We done been broke together. We done been struggling and trying to get whatever we got.
Maintaining
We done did
together.
that together.
Maintain
Right.
together.
Right, we maintained. So now, how do we really thrive and really, like I said, I'm coming back to tear the city up, like because I know too much. I know too much. It's too late. It's like, bro,
yeah.
I know way too much, man. If I could get a couple of my real true people that I've been trying to get for a minute, but I see glimpses of it. I'm looking at it through the camera now, through the fisheye lens. Like I'm looking at it from a distance. Like okay, they heard me. They heard that. They heard that. Like I could feel my presence in it, especially through cuz, because that's who I'm closest to. So it's like, I'm feeding it through there, so I see it happening. But the battery that's gonna be in my back is gonna be y'all.
You the glue. Well, what's up then? That's what we going for. I'm just
Like
talking.
you
I'm just
said,
saying.
no, that's real though. Like I got the resources. Like I'm the resources, dog. We can use these resources, but if they ain't ready, if we ain't ready for it, what is like, dog? I'm not. I done spent my wheels by myself getting the resources.
So when you say that, so clearly you made some changes, I guess within the last 10 years or so. So what was it that, what situation or event that sparked you to jump to the other side and say, you know what, I got to get my stuff together and I got to get my, I don't know, credit together. I don't know what it was that you had to get together, but clearly I'm not sure your account was looking like this 15 years ago or 10 years ago or however liquid assets, whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? So what was it? What was your transformation? How did that go?
So to be honest with you, bro, is life take you in a whole bunch of different directions. So it's not like I was always up, always down. So even through up times, I came down. Through the health, like it's like I'm in a situation where I'm up, but I don't got the people that I need around me to manifest
It affect
it.
your mental?
Right. So the reason why I left Detroit was, to kind of clear like I said, clear the smoke, man. It's like, man, we sitting here doing the same Detroit method. Like you got to clear the smoke, get away from that. So we ain't arguing with each other, dog. I'm gonna come back to you and I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna sit there and listen to you, understand, like give you your chance. So for me, I was always all right, dog. I've always been 2 and 3 jobs. I've always had. It wasn't never about no bread, like you said. Like money don't make me, but bro, like that's all I know. All I ever strive for was to not look like this and not look like that. So I wanted to look like this. So I've always had this and that. Nobody know what my number is. Nobody on my number. But I know I'm not, like he said, I ain't got a nut. Like it ain't there. I ain't all the way. I ain't there. I ain't all the way. Only reason is because y'all ain't. Like what? Like, dog, I can do whatever I want to do. I know how to do it. I know the channels to go through to do it. And it ain't nothing. Like, we gonna live life, dog. So if it's about, it ain't even about money. It's about your credit, right? It's about debt. It's about this. Like, man, I could live life, go fast, go full speed ahead, Ferraris and everything. Like they show it to you on Facebook and on TikTok. So we there already. Like where my guy at?
Trying to come together.
We all got to come together, bro.
So you think that change of environment?
The change of environment.
You think that kind of flipped the switch?
I hate to say it, man, but my switch been flipped before I left here. Like my switch been flipped for a minute, but I've been I tell you, I talk even from a distance, dog. I'm trying to, like, even when I'm where I'm at, I'm talking to people like, yo, like let's like
through the bullhorn,
like, bro,
right.
And then I get a few cats that's but they ain't where I'm at. But I get them like they like, so I gotta follow the bag. I'm following the bag, but my people. Where's my people?
Initiative.
So much that they telling me like, hey, man, you what? You do what? Like you the only black guy that do that. Like really? I ain't even. My background, my background is marijuana, and I've been doing that for a long time. So, it's like I done perfected that craft. I perfected that craft. So when I'm going to these events and doing this different stuff, it's kind of like they talking to me like I'm God. Like, cuz, like, you God. But I ain't paying attention to that. I'm not feeding into the ego part of it. Like, dog, I'm still trying to strive. I don't got
let me
go ahead.
Disclaimer. When I say that, it ain't with ego. Let me just say that.
No.
I just want to say that, though, because when I say that, it ain't with ego.
That out there.
No, for sure. No. What I'm saying is we guys. So they representing me like that, but I'm not holding that. Like, like when I really should be. It's like, yo, dog, I'm really a guru of this. Like,
Being humble.
I can really touch this. And then coming back to Detroit, there's stuff here that I'm touching bases on. Some resource.
Right.
It's resource that we could all cook. I'm like, let's infuse this. Like, I'm on the landscape, and I landscaped for 18 years. Quiet. I ain't even like.
I remember that. I think that's
18
one of
years
the
of
first things. Yeah,
Let's
when
get
I
back
was out
to
in the
it.
Southfield.
Let's get back to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got the shot. You know, I pay homage to that. When he was going through the heat, I'm there with him. Like, yo, do this, do that. Hey, whatever, man. Like, but I was ultimately trying to plug it in for the whole. Like, come on, man. We could throw events. We could do whatever. We could do these T-shirts. We could do whatever. Like, let's do whatever.
Wood, I threw
Right.
one of
We
the
got a
most
dusty
historical
heat
events.
press in the
shit, though,
basement.
when I did the
We
paint,
got our
you
own
know what I'm saying?
resources.
There,
right
baby.
here.
It's
That was
still
the-
there.
That was one of the most historical events though we did at that bitch though, cause that bitch
The
was without a
sit,
hit
art,
stuff.
sit down,
Yeah,
joint.
the
It's
sip and
still
paint.
there,
That's
man.
what
The
I'm
spot's
saying,
still
man.
there.
You know what I'm saying? The paint, wine, and
Even
dine.
better.
That's what I called it specifically. You know what I'm saying? But that bitch was
Like, bro,
You know,
we
we
supposed
did
to have this like this podcast
Yeah.
situation. Like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
that
We
shit
gotta
was
do this
easy.
all
That shit was
day.
easy money. I swear to God, that was easy money I made in my life. Just telling niggas what to paint.
just some with the paint.
Easy.
Right,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
You got good location. You know what I'm talking about?
You feel me?
What up, man? Tell us about this.
About what?
You was
No, I'm just listening, man. I'm just soaking it in. So,
Right.
No, that was live. Glamaholics. People, the women be waiting for the drop on that.
yeah, that was a good experience, man. So, this past week,
Respect, man.
I had the honor and privilege to doing a catering for Mia Ray, the owner of Glamaholic. So that was
Shout
cool,
out to
man.
Glamaholics.
And it was cool. It was an experience that I could take going into 2022. I want to apply to myself when I get me a crew of people, because that was the biggest thing there. Like, her crew loved her just because they said how humble and how appreciative she was of them, and that's why I was there. She was actually doing a appreciation lunch for her crew. So that was a cool experience. So for some on the surface, it was cool because I did it for her, but it was cool to be next to a black entrepreneur, a millionaire black entrepreneur, and see how humble she was and how cool she was, and you know what I'm saying. And it was like something I want to implement. You know what I'm saying in my craft when I become a millionaire, to just remain true. You know what I'm saying?
True to your people.
That's what. That's where.
DJs and two.
Yes, 2022, man. 2022 is really definitely about leaving the procrastination out, and at the same time, I mean, you know, balancing the humbleness, but it's a time where
Go
the
mode.
humbleness gotta kind of get put to the side a little bit,
Go
because
mode.
sometimes being too humble can have you overlooked, can
Yeah,
have you underbooked, it can have you out here
like that.
like somebody might come at you sideways, like,
might be the
like,
title.
don't talk to me like I'm not me,
Right.
because I'm being humble,
Right.
because I'm humble. You know what I'm saying? So I love to go. I need that. I
God.
like the wall. I like my back again. I like the fire. I really, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, don't need it. It's just time to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm with you. I love, like I said, like with all of this everybody talking about, we all really know
Yeah.
to the point, like, I mean, just dumbing it down, cleaning it out to stop playing.
Stop playing.
I mean, not saying you're playing.
Yeah.
Not, you know what I'm saying, we never point the finger at nobody, but to check yourself.
Yeah.
To check yourself on your potential.
Yeah.
Like, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
Capabilities.
know where you at, or where you
Where you
BSing or whatever. But
think you should be.
like, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go there and let's take it there. Let's go out on the limb. Let's put it out there, because, you know what I'm saying, if you go hard, or whoever you is, if you a perfectionist or whatever, failure ain't an option.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So I see success in 2022, I mean, like never before, because I feel like everybody just ready to go. I mean, and if you're not ready to go, you need to go. You need to just go and do it, baby. You know what I'm saying? These major ideas.
You know what I think that would, man? You know what I'm saying? I think like niggas put too much emphasis on what they ain't doing besides what they is doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, the moment, the present.
I'm more credit on the positive.
Look where you at right now currently. Nigga.
How much you
For sure.
Look where you at currently, nigga. Look where you came from. You feel what I'm saying?
sure.
Like from a nigga that, you know what I'm saying, it might, like we all got different, nigga, we all grew up on the east side, nigga. We all grew up, you know what I'm saying, different circumstances, but look where we at now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can say, I'm this nigga. I'm this nigga. You feel what I'm saying though? So I think that we put too much emphasis on what ain't. Nigga, fuck all that. Nigga, just keep doing what you've been doing from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's gonna be what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep thinking about what you ain't doing and we procrastinating and we nigga, that's what it.
I got some procrastination in me.
Fuck all that,
I'm speaking on me. That's why I ain't want nobody to take it personally.
No, I ain't taking
because
it personally.
I know,
I ain't taking it personally.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that I think that us as individuals, we put too much emphasis on what we don't got or what we ain't doing.
True.
That's
nigga,
true.
be
True.
appreciative, nigga. What
Right,
the fuck
at the
you
moment,
at right
the
now,
present.
Nigga.
I never
You
lived
know
in the
what I'm saying?
present.
And keep on doing what
I
you
just
keep on doing what you doing to get where you got right now, nigga.
Right.
You got a shop, nigga. You feeding your daughter and your kids, nigga. You feel what I'm saying though?
Sure.
You doing what you doing, your son and everybody doing beautiful, and all your kids doing. You know what I'm saying? You going phenomenal with your fucking
present.
food shit, nigga. I love, nigga. I want
And
some
look,
steak bites
the
right
present,
now.
yes.
You feel what I'm saying, nigga? You
Yes.
cleaning nigga shit up. You know what I'm saying? You got your own business. You dig what I'm saying, nigga? Let's appreciate this shit right now and keep it moving.
for
Fuck
sure.
all the
Present.
shit we ain't doing.
That's major.
Yeah,
You
no-
feel what I'm saying?
That's
We
one of the
direct our
most.
focus,
Let me
though.
get my little
It's
20.
that's so
Let me
major.
get my 2020.
That's all I want
to
to
recap.
Yeah.
Before
Respect. No, respect.
Yeah,
Respect
let
on
Juan-
that. Because that
yeah.
is important.
yeah. So I actually just started implementing. You know, y'all was talking about procrastination. I haven't had. You know, I used to smoke Black and Milds, and I'm gonna say used to because I haven't. You know, I haven't bought a Black and Mild in a week.
What's
You
up,
know,
man?
so that's an accomplishment for me. Definitely.
Congratulations.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. For real, though. Hey, for real, it's been a long time coming. Cause I always, even when I spark it, I always knew I didn't even like the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad, you know, thankful for that. I've been going to the gym last 5 days. Been back in that weight room, hitting that iron. That shit been feeling so much good, so much clear. I think that's been clearing more oxygen. You know, not even thinking. I ain't even thought about a black. Somebody actually sparked one up, you know, by me, and I ain't even, you know. So that was small accomplishment. You know, I was proud of. So going into 2022, I'm more so focused on execution. It's nothing but execution. I think collectively we all are, you know, smart enough, you know, piggybacking off of Stoney. We know what need to be did. We know what we want our future to look like, not only for ourselves, but for our families, all of that. It's been a tough year, you know, post-COVID, going through stuff. We all still going through stuff. I just more so say stay focused, stay grounded, and just try and keep a clear head.
For sure.
And shit, let's get it, man.
Let's get it.
2022. What it do?
Sure. So I want to say I appreciate you boys coming on, man. Our special guest tonight
Most deaf.
for episode 5, man. Baby Stoney, Peace to Barber. We appreciate y'all. One last thing before we get out of here, I want to say Hightower's Catering is adopting a family in need for the holidays. And I'm going to be donating groceries to a family. So follow my page, Hightower Catering, and then look onto my recent posts and follow the link. And, you know, if you know somebody that's in need, please tag them onto that post or leave me a DM or something. On the 17th at 6 p.m., I'm going to be picking and announcing who I'm going to be blessing with some food for the holidays. So make sure we do that, man. For Christmas, season of giving, man. And we'll make sure we give to somebody in need.
Right, I could put me down, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't get that.
Nah, man, what you talking about, bro? What we talking about?
You a
What we
sponsor.
talking about, man?
You gotta
I'm
have
just
a giveaway.
checking, bro. I can't.
You give
I'm
it away.
tagging me.
He done put the
$1,000.
pressure down.
I'm tagging Evolution,
Hey,
bro. You know what I'm
don't
saying,
be
man?
surprised if it's 3.
All right, fellas, this is my bed. It's time to wrap it up. My bedtime reminder just went off on my watch.
Your
10:30.
reminder.
Bedtime
hear
reminder.
that?
Your bedtime is
All
set
right.
at 10:30. So, with that being said, episode 5 on the mental is a wrap.
I'm the short cut,
Peace.
dog.